Lord, holy Jesus, let me fix myself. My hair's still wet, but I don't care. Why is the camera quality so bad? Ooh, okay. I'm gonna wait first, people. Do. Hello. Yes, if you read the title, you guys are probably super confused. Don't mind my hair being wet, I just came from the pool. I discovered something, okay? I was like, I got out of the pool, right? And I was like, I got out of the pool and I was getting dressed and I'm like, wait. And I made two connections, okay? Now, feel free to record this and post this on YouTube because this is going to be legendary. You just have to tell me before you do it. So, okay. Yes, Dolores already knows what it is. Really, yes, I have found a conspiracy theory. You can screen record it because this is gonna be epic. Okay, just make sure you put a link to my channel because this is gonna blow up. I swear. Yeah, you can record it. Just make sure you put a link to my channel in the description of the video you're posting on it. You can react to this. You can make a reaction of you to this. You reacting to this, something like that. But I came up. I just want to make sure people can. Yes. Okay. This theory just came to my head, and I thought, okay. I'm gonna just start talking. Okay, I'm gonna just start. You're recording. Okay, cool. So so if many of you know the Sandersides, correct? We got the Sandersides. We got Virgil, Roman, Patton, Janice, Logan, and Remus. Now, if we think about this, right? Everybody's like, oh, Virgil's the purple guy from Afton family. And then I took that into consideration in my thought process here, okay? And I'm like, wait, that doesn't fit though, okay? And you're like, what do you mean? That's why I was like, what if the Sandersides were actually part of the Afton family? And you guys are probably going to be like blown. Okay. So if we're basing this off of the AU, okay, so there's a Sandersides AU that states that the Sandersides were actually people beforehand, died, and were reincarnated as Thomas Sanders' personality. If we base it off that AU, alternate universe, if we base it off that theory, if we base this theory off of the theory that the Sandersides were reincarnated and died and were reincarnated as these personality traits, if we base it off of that, if it clicked in my mind so fast, right? Okay, so first we got Virgil, right? I'll probably come back to him later, but I'm still gonna go to him first. You guys say Virgil is the purple guy because he's purple. See, I'm not basing them off of colors. I am basing it off their personality traits, which might seem strange. But wait, if they were actually reincarnated and changed into personality traits, wouldn't the personality trait that they gained be actually part of their personality from the real world? Yeah, like their souls. So what I was thinking is, okay, you guys know that Virgil is anxiety. Who else in the Afton family do we know that is frightened easily and has anxiety? I'll just let you take a guess. And if you guess it, I will be like, no, not William. Chris. Chris has nightmares. Chris gets his jumpy and scared really easily, right? No, it's Chris. Chris is scared really easily and was considered the crybaby to Michael Afton. Michael Afton was calling him a crybaby. Ready? Imagine this, okay? After Chris died, he had a night after his nightmares ended, he woke up and was Virgil Sanders. And whenever he has a panic attack, it's because he is in the mind. Whenever Virgil has a panic attack, it is because Chris Afton is having a nightmare. because he's having the nightmares in his head, which means that, let's say that theory is that Chris Afton is Virgil Sanders. Now, you'd be like, but what is the other parts of the family, right? Right? Don't mind the sawing in the background. Yes, but I have so much more. So you'll be like, but who's William Afton? Who's William Afton? And I thought this through, and I'm like, wait a second, okay? You'll be surprised. This part was like the part that like surprised me so much, was the dark sides. Janice and Remus surprised me. You can totally do that, or I will watch it. But if we're basing it off of this theory that it's based on personality traits or things they have experienced in the past, therefore, William Afton is Janice. And you're probably thinking, hold up, why would William Afton be Janice of all of the sides? Let's put it this way, okay? You're probably thinking that, right? Okay. Okay. But if you think about it, in the fandom, Michael Afton, we're talking about the Afton family. But if we're thinking about William being Deceit, right? Being Janice. Think about it. Technically, William did not kill those kids, yet he still claims he does, right? He still feels pity for having done that, even though he didn't do it. He is lying to himself, which therefore gets the lying part of Deceit, right? But there's more, okay? That is why I think William is Deceit, but that's only one of the reasons I think that is, right? Okay, get this. But if you guys know, Glitchtrap killed those kids because he was being controlled. Yes, it was Glitchtrap. Glitchtrap was controlling William. In that case, William was lying to himself because he did kill the kids, but it technically wasn't him. It was Glitchtrap controlling him. So he's technically lying to himself about killing the kids, and he lies to himself that he's okay. He lies that he is okay, right? He tells people he's fine when he knows for sure he is not fine. He's literally dead. Okay? So if we take that into account, I believe that after he became his robot self, eventually he got reincarnated into Deceit Sanders. Okay. Where am I? Okay, yes. But the thing is, many of you guys are like, well, why is he yellow and why is he the snake? Right? If you know snakes are very, we say sneaky snakes because they're it's loading. Okay. But the thing is, think about it. Corrupted Logan, you're not William Afton. I'm sorry, but that's not how the theory goes. But if we got it right, and then that William is Janice, it's okay. Bye. But if William really is Janice, okay, if we put that theory into account, he was sneaky, and he would be a snake because he was sneaky, first of all. And you know why he was sneaky? They haven't discovered. They did not discover he killed him. They didn't discover the murder. So he was sneaky in the fact that they hadn't caught him for killing the kids when he really didn't. And that is why I feel he is Deceit. Well, you're like, who are the other sides? Who is everybody else, right? Right. Now, if we're taking all the other sides and Afton family into account, if we're taking all those family members into account, right? Think about it, okay? Remus. Who do we know and love who murdered children who was Remus? Who was it? Glitchtrap. And you're wondering, wait, how did you get that idea? Well, Glitchtrap is really crazy and dumb, and he's not dumb, he's a good character, but like, he is insane. As we all know, so is Remus. And Remus sticks by Roman's side almost every time, right? And if we think about it, Remus and Deceit and Janice, stick together, just like William Afton and Glitchtrap. So if we think about it, if my theory is correct, I'm gonna die. But if Deceit was there for William, Remus was there for Glitchtrap, and Virgil was there for Chris Afton. Okay. Now get this. Okay. There's more to this theory. I just thought about this in like 5 minutes, I swear to God. It takes longer to explain it. But if we think about it. Oh, you love me? Thank you. Bye. But if we think about it, okay? Think about this. Think about it really closely. Okay? Oh, this is interesting. Oh, bye. But if we think about this. Michael Afton. Who would Michael Afton be, therefore? Here, let's think about it. Who would Michael Afton be? You would think. Michael. Who would Michael be, correct? If we think about it, if my theory was correct that Virgil Sanders was Chris Afton, who else was insulting Virgil? None other than Roman. So therefore, I feel Roman is Michael. And you're like, what do you mean, Virgil? Like, Roman is Michael. They don't act like it. But if you think about it really, really closely, okay? Think about it really closely. Now, in the beginning, Michael Afton used to insult Chris Afton, correct? And if we're thinking about it in that, he's still, if we're thinking that he's in his old habit still after they died, that Virgil is Chris and Roman is Michael, eventually they would have fought when they first met. So, after they were like, so that's why Roman used to insult Virgil, because they were their siblings. But then you're like, wait, but then didn't like Roman get better and stopped insulting Virgil at the end? Yes. And you're like, what does that mean to you? It means that he learned his lesson, because he realized it was Chris that he was insulting, and he realized it was his fault for his death. So eventually, he stopped insulting Virgil. Therefore, Roman is Michael, Chris is Virgil, Deceit is William, and Remus is Glitchtrap. But then you're like, who's the rest of the family? Who's Elizabeth? Who's Clara? Who's everybody else? I have a theory for that too, okay? Listen here. Who's our favorite Padre? None other than Patton, correct? Our favorite Padre is Patton. Obviously, he's pretty much, he's really nice. He's cool. Padre is great. I mean, if we did do that, then Virg and Roman were related. That kind of ruins some of the ships. But this theory is just a fan theory. It doesn't have to be real. But listen here. Okay. Listen here. Okay? Get this. Our favorite Padre, Patton, right? Insert lemon. Yeah, because the lower I talked to you beforehand. This is just a theory, a fan theory. Okay, but okay, we know Padre, and we Patton is loving and caring, but can still be insecure about himself, right? Who else do we know is loving and kind, and also okay? Well, can't really describe like that, but Elizabeth, yes, I feel that Patton was once Elizabeth. And you're like, well, what? That doesn't make sense. She kind of like doesn't fit the theory. Give me a second. If you know, Elizabeth, after she died, she just wanted to make her father proud. What other ways could you make? What's a better way to make your father proud than being a father yourself? Think about that. If she is actually Patton, she is trying to be the best person to everybody and being kind to everybody because she wants to make her father proud. Because, therefore, she is Elizabeth, because Patton is Elizabeth, right? And you're like, well, why is she insecure? She's insecure because she still blames herself for her own death. She still feels that she is gullible. And Patton is really gullible in the show, just like Elizabeth when she went and walked in front of Circus Baby and died. Now think about this. If we think about this, then you'd be like, who's Clara Afton, right? Well, what if I told you that we haven't met Clara Afton in the Sandersides series yet? And you're probably like, whoa, that's kind of crazy, right? But if our theory, no. If our theory was correct from when we figured out, if our theory was correct about Sandersides getting a new side, if you know that Sandersides there was an orange text, if you watched that video, where we're supposed to be getting a new Sandersides, hopefully next episode, right? And if we were correct on our theory that the new side was going to be jealousy, I feel that Clara Afton would be the new side, jealousy. And you're like, why? She is still mad at William Afton for what he did to the kids and the family, right? And and then Clara is jealous that the kids still care for William Afton. Therefore, she would become jealousy in her next life. And you're like, well, what about the other animatronics? What about the other characters, right? Well, I don't know for sure who the other characters would be, because we haven't really seen all the Sanders sides, right? But then think about this. Okay? Think about it, okay? Who would Logan be? Oh, I don't know. Henry. No, Logan, you're not a nerd. Think about it. Henry. Just think about it for a second. What if Logan was Henry? That's why he's also mad at Deceit. That's why Deceit is technically William. And if we think about it, technically Henry is still mad at William for killing his daughter. Correct. So, therefore, in the courtyard scene, William still feels bad for Logan, but still doesn't want Logan to. They still don't want to communicate with each other, correct? They don't want relations with each other, correct? So therefore, that's why Logan was sitting in the corner of the courtroom while Deceit was doing the talking. And that is because they did not want to talk to each other or go near each other during the time. That's why I think Henry is Logan. Logan is Henry. Virgil is Chris. Roman is Michael. Patton is Elizabeth. Deceit is William. And of course, Remus is Glitch Trap. And also Clara is the new side we are supposed to be getting, hopefully jealousy. That's just a theory, a fan theory, okay? That you guys can talk now. I'm done explaining my theory. You guys can think this theory. You can either accept the theory or not believe in it, but just don't hate on me, please. I don't want no hate, no shade. I just came up with it, and I was like, I'm sorry. Oop. My computer's being a biatch, and it's but yeah, I just wanted to explain the theory in the same being late. I was making a guess for Renus. Don't worry, I think there's going to be a lot of YouTube videos of the theory. I already said it, and I don't want to re-say it all over again. But I'm pretty sure there are going to be tons of videos on this theory. Am I correct? I want to see them because I will watch them, and I will be so thankful if you guys shout me out on the theory video. Okay. Yes. But that's my theory for why the Afton family is actually the Sandersides. See you guys later. Eats ice cream. Yeah, if you post a video, I'm gonna make a post on my channel in the community tab saying thank you guys for watching this. And if you're gonna make an animation or you were recording this at any time, comment on the post and I will go check it out. Bye!